Jackie, how fun is it? How much fun is it to come out here and see all the fans?
It is a lot of fun, and the reason why I enjoy it so much is because if you look and notice the lines, you see my line is empty at this point. There weren't a whole lot of, but you look at all those other lines over there. And here's a guy right over here that I blocked for as a rookie at the Rams, Jerome Bettis. His line is long as mine, so I'm as much of a fan. I might as well get in some of these lines myself and get autographs because I'm as much of a football fan and a sports fan as anybody else that's coming out. So whenever the guys come up and get my autograph, I enjoy talking to them and spending some time with them, and it's just a real fun time for me.
Are there any picky requests? Anyone have specific spot or way you sign something?
Yes, in fact, it's funny that you mentioned that. There was a young lady who came up and she wanted me to sign her helmet, and she coincidentally has a daughter who has MS, who has just lost the sight. Her oldest child just lost the sight in one of her eyes. And she was telling me that she had a faith and everything, and we actually prayed for her daughter. Well, after we got done praying for her daughter, I signed my autograph, and the bottom part of my J went off the horn. So she actually left the line, got back in the line, came back with a new helmet, and she said, "I'm sorry, Jackie, but the bottom part of your J went off the horn, and I want it all the way inside the horn."
Oh my gosh, that is something else.
So I had to re-sign it for her, but it was kind of cool because she was a real nice lady.
See, people don't just wait in line for you once, they come back twice.
Well, yeah, because I signed the thing wrong. So, but yeah, it's a lot of fun, and the people that come through, I always try to talk. Fortunately, my lines aren't that long, so I get to talk to people and ask them what part of the country they're from, and I mean, a lot of people from Chicago who actually were big fans of a college teammate of mine, Walter Payton. And so I asked them about Walter and make sure they know who I am as well. So it's a fun time.
Any good sweetness stories?
Well, I got a ton of Walter Payton stories. I think the one that I've shared with the most with people, and people don't realize this, but Walter Payton was obviously a great football player. And I remind them of the time we played the University of Omaha, Nebraska. I think it was in 1975. And Walter had 6 touchdowns and 275 yards in that game. And it was just an unbelievable massacre. We beat them, I think it was 75-0 was the score. And I think shortly after that game, he started auditioning for the Soul Train dance contest, which took him all the way to the West Coast in competition. So he was an incredible athlete as well as a good dancer.